Alright, we're going to learn how to play Wagon Wheel in the key of A, and this is based on the performance by Darius Rucker. The banjo is tuned in open G but capoed at the 2nd fret. We're in the key of A here, and tack the 5th string at the 7th fret for another A note. We're going to need one pattern to get through most of this tune. I'll show that to you right now. Once again, the strings are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the floor up. The pattern I'm going to use is, and that's 3, 2, 1, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1. 3, 2, 1, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1. Now that's called a forward-backward roll, and I'll talk more about which strings I'm hitting in a moment. But thumb, index, middle, thumb, middle, index, thumb, middle. Now the thing about a forward-backward roll is I described the strings as being 3, 2, 1, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, but it's actually the order of my fingers that matters more. So going from thumb, index, middle, thumb, middle, index, thumb, middle. Now I can do that over those strings that I described, 3, 2, 1, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1. But I could also do it over 4, 2, 1, 5, 1, 2, 4, 1, and then variations thereof, because it's ultimately about the direction of the fingers, not the strings you're hitting. So these are all forward-backward rolls. Here are examples. All of those were forward-backward rolls. Now I didn't hit the same strings every time, but I used the same order of my fingers. I went thumb, index, middle, thumb, middle, index, thumb, middle. And I could hit any of those strings I want to. I could go 3, 2, 1, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, or 4, 2, 1, 5, 1, 2, 4, 1, or 5, 2, 1, 5, 1, 2, 5, 1. I don't even know if I hit those strings right. But the point of the matter is it's about the order of your fingers, not so much the actual strings you're hitting. Now, we're going to play the chords here. So I'm sliding on the 4th string from the 2nd fret up to the 5th fret above the capo, relative to the capo. So sliding. Now what I did there is I did 4, 3, 1, 5, 1, 3, 4, 1. And then I went to an to an E chord. I'm going to use my index on the 3rd string at the 2nd fret, pinky on the 4th string at the 4th fret, and do 4, 3, 1, 5, 1, 3, 4, 1. Now I'm going to an F sharp minor. That looks like this. Middle finger on the 4th string at the 2nd fret, ring finger on the 1st string at the 2nd fret. And then a D chord, just add the index finger to the 2nd string at the 1st fret. And then we're back to an A, another E, and then directly to a D. Jump over the F sharp minor, so D. One more. So using only forward-backward rolls, I played that whole progression. Let me go through it without speaking this time, and you'll hear the pattern. So, a word about the pattern. The pattern I'm playing, the forward-backward roll, it covers 8 notes in the measure. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And you're playing a full measure for every chord on this song, with the exception of the last chord, which you're playing twice. So other than that, you're playing a full measure of every chord in the tune. So you can use this pattern and change on the measure. So for example, here's A, E, F sharp minor, D, A, E, D, D. So practice those patterns and listen critically to the strings that you're playing. You're going to hear things that sound good and things that you think could sound better. Experiment with it. Part of the art is being a critical listener and just sort of play the chords and listen to your strings and say to yourself, what do I like to hear the sound of? I know that sounds abstract, but you have to start listening critically at some point, and why not early in the game? So. Practice playing that slowly and clearly so you hear every chord, play every measure, measure for measure. Make sure you get to the end of each pattern before you start the next one, and you're changing chords on the measure, okay? If you go to that YouTube video, Darius Rucker's singing Wagon Wheel, if you go to the settings, you can slow it down to 75% or 50%, wherever you need it to be in order for you to play along with it. But work on it on your own and spend some time trying to pull it together, and we'll see you at the next lesson.